Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, 90 Day Fiancé Season 9, Episode 5, BINIYAM and Ari. Wow. So, the scene starts with Ari's parents waiting for her at the airport. They're waiting for both of them to finally arrive from Ethiopia. You know that the parents must be livid that finally their only child, I'm not sure if Ari is an only child, but their angel finally returned back to the States because they knew that she was never able to survive in Ethiopia. Let's just be honest, we're not going to sugarcoat it, but they knew that she just wouldn't survive because she was in La La Land. Now, as the parents were waiting for them at the airport, the mother was saying to her father that, I'm just glad that Ari is back, but how do you think they will do? Like both financially, like do you think that he'll be able to adjust here in the States? Do you think that he'll be able to manage this place? Do you think that he'll be able to get a serious job? And I'm here saying, Mama, let them arrive first. Like I mentioned in the previous video, what is wrong with everybody? This episode, the partners just arrive in the States. Let them land. Let them get used to the place. They're not even allowed to work for 90 days. In the first 3 months, they're not able to work. So give them time to get used. Let them settle in. Let them get into the process and see how things are going and what they can work towards. But everybody's just rushing it immediately. I understand. They're there on your dime. But come on, take it easy. So the mom said, well, I hope that BINIYAM will get used to our culture here in the state because we know that Ari has sacrificed everything to conform to his culture and traditions. She got the baby baptized, she tried to learn the language a bit, eat their food and all that, and she sacrificed to do that. So now we expect BINIYAM to get used to our culture. And I just have to be honest, that statement did not sit well with me at all. It did not sit well with me at all. And this is the issue that I have. Whenever it's Western people that try to conform to other cultures, I don't know why they make it seem like it's such a struggle. In this case, I'll speak for, because as you all know, I'm African, even though I'm born in Europe. But like, why is it such a struggle for somebody else to get used to our culture? Because it's already seen as inferior. That's how it's coming off. Like our culture is seen as inferior and they are doing us a favor by even conforming to our traditions and culture, as if they are doing us a favor. I just don't understand it. Like when roles have been reversed, you know, other foreigners, Africans, Asians, you name it, whenever they go to the West or any other Western countries, they always do their best to settle in, to integrate into the Western system and the Western culture. I just don't understand it. So finally, Ari and BINIYAM, they arrive. After a long flight from Ethiopia, they finally arrived in New York. So nice. The parents were so happy to see them and they hugged, kissed. They just missed them so much. And yeah, both Bini, Ari and Avi, they got the welcome they got. And the boy is so cute. Little Avi is so cute. Seriously, in their traditional Ethiopian wear. It was so beautiful. So, after a long ride to New Jersey, they finally get home. So Ari's mom leased an apartment for the both of them. And Funny enough, that apartment is 5 minutes away from where her parents live. So the mom made it clear that she put some down payment on the lease, which is supposed to cover a couple of months, and that you know, that this is arranged, that everything is fine, and if they need anything they can just call. But the mom also made it clear to Ari and BINIYAM that just because I'm paying for these couple of months does not mean that you guys should sit there and lazy around. Just because I'm putting a payment down for the lease does not mean that you guys should not put any initiative and not work. I expect you guys to get yourself in order financially and take care of your responsibilities, because both of you are grown and I'm not going to do this for long. And Ari was in her feelings and saying that, oh, why is mom acting like this? Like, you shouldn't, like why is it a problem? Like, we just got here, it will take time to settle, plus immigration fees is expensive. So of course financially at the moment we're not stable financially. We just have a couple of $1,000, which is not even enough. So please have patience. Like Ariel was just sounded a bit entitled. And I'm like, Ari, you're a grown woman. And I understand where your mom is coming from. Both of you are able bodies. You should be able to work, Ari. And until maybe BINIYAM's 90 days is over, he should also be able to work. So both of you can bring income in. Your parents did not tell you to fly all the way to Ethiopia and get pregnant and then put the responsibilities on them. You see, this is what I've been saying. Some people, they don't think with their, they just don't think with their brain. Seriously, after they've managed to have, after they managed to get pregnant, they expect their parents to just step in and take care of them. So so Ari was just entitled. It didn't sit well with her, and she and her mom, they just got into it because of that, just that financial aspect of things. But also what I want to say is that, you know, the mom said that the mom is of course worried, she's careful, because the mom said, I forgot, I left this part out, but the mom said to the dad that Ari always calls me whenever she and BINIYAM, they have problems. She always calls me, she always calls to vent, and whenever they have a fight, argument, she always calls me. So that's why the mom is always a bit like hesitant when it comes to their relationship. And vice versa, the same also goes to BINIYAM, which I mentioned in my previous video. BINIYAM said he has been talking to his sister every time he and Ari get into it. And this is the issue. This is the reason why they're not seeing any changes, because they are going to third parties. They're involving third parties in their relationship. They're not matured enough to be in a relationship. Me, personally, I don't ever involve third parties. Any issue that, maybe in case, any issue that me and my husband have, we always try to settle it amongst ourselves. If the worst comes to the worst, you go to a therapist. That's the only person you go to, somebody who is not biased. Because they'll be saying certain things in your ears, and also the other ones, then they'll be going back and forth between each other. So all that advice that they're getting from their loved one, you know, it builds more animosity. And then they just keep talking. I don't have a problem if you maybe call your mom that one time if it's extremely severe and an intervention is needed. I don't have a problem with that. But every single time calling your mom to say, oh, mom, I have this problem with BINIYAM, I have the, and vice versa also with BINIYAM calling his sisters. That's the reason why none of them like each other. That's just my take on them. Let me know what you think about this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you once again. Bye bye.